SHMACKEMAGOB and bang bang pizza skulls. It's time. Hey man, Greg Symanski. Another donation from Mr. Greg Symanski, and this time he's not asking me to do a track versus track. He's asking me to rank the next bands, which is, if I forget, I have them right here in case I forget one of the bands. Except Scorpions, Warlock, Crocus, and Halloween. I think that's all of them. If not, we'll find out as I pick all the records. So, coming at the bottom, and I love this band. I love all these 5 bands. They're fucking awesome. Warlock. Warlock, fronted by Doro Pesh. The reason why it's at the very bottom is because I'm a male chauvinist pig, and the only metal that chicks should be into are pots and pans. I'm kidding. Alright? It's a joke. Honestly, Wendy O. Williams can kick everybody's ass in these bands. Even cute little Doro. So, he asked me not only to rank them, but to pick my 2 favorite albums from the band. My first one, Burning the Witches. This is amazing. I like True Steel, but this really heavy, killer, underrated album. Check out Burning the Witches from Warlock. I mean, you'd be surprised how metal this shit is. And my favorite Warlock album, signed by the beautiful Doro, Triumph and Steel. I rule the ruins. And I love Kiss of Death, those high notes. And when East meets West, gonna be one hell of a mess. Awesome stuff. Love it. And I saw this tour twice. Saw it open for Megadeth, and Sanctuary opened for Warlock that night, and I saw them headline the Button South. Amazing. I took a lot of cool pictures of that show, which is somewhere. I don't know. I'm sorry I can't show you all, but they're amazing pictures because I was all the way up front, Button South. Alright, then the next band, I would have to say, and I love them. I love Warlock, so obviously I love this next band if I put it above Warlock. Crocus. And man, the first time I heard Crocus was back in, I think, 1980, 81. My radio station played Heat Strokes. Loved it. Ran out and bought my second favorite Crocus album, Metal Rendezvous. This album is just awesome. Amazing. What's my favorite song? Like Fire, right? Yeah, Fire. But Tokyo Nights is totally like Scorpions type of song. Total Scorpions worship. Streamer. Great stuff. I love this album. But my favorite, and most people's favorite, Headhunter. My God, Eat the Rich. Lucky I got to see this tour open for Def Leppard, and I saw him on One Vice at a Time open for Rainbow, and then I saw him on the next album, Blitz, open for Kiss. Love it, man. Ready to Burn featuring Rob Halford. Eat the Rich, Screaming in the Night, the popular one. Stay Awake All Night. You know, for the longest time I didn't know that was a cover song. I love this album, man. This is a great, great album. And you know what? I had to pull this one out because I think this shit is so underrated because, you know, in my opinion, after Headhunter, the Blitz was, you know, dipped down. Then Change Your Address went all the way down. I mean, that album's terrible. But then they came back, and I think it was too late with Heart Attack. This is an amazing album, man, but it was too late for them, man. They already, you know, fucked up their potential with some lackluster albums. Then they released this one. Man, check out the song Axe Attack. Amazing. Amazing stuff. So I had to throw that up just to give it a little promotion. Alright, next. Halloween. Oops, I almost pulled up the album. Now, here's what I'll say. I love Halloween, but I really love the original with Kai singing. It's my favorite. But they only made one album with Kai. They did make a couple EPs. I own them all. The Judas EP and the first EP. If I can combine these both together, I would put it at number 2. But we're talking full length now, so I'll put the First Keepers. I love this album, so this is my second favorite full length Halloween album, though I do prefer those 2 EPs that just showed you. And obviously my favorite is Walls of Jericho. Ride the sky, Gorgar's gonna eat you. Gorgar, Metal Invaders, How Many Tears, Reptile, Phantom of Death. Amazing stuff. This album blew my mind the first time I heard it. Way back in the day, it was a complete stranger hanging out at Pelican Harbor, where a bunch of us would go and party and listen to metal, and this one car was playing Halloween, and it just blew my mind. I had to run out and get a copy right after that. And luckily I found it at the awesome Dan's record store, import record store, that had everything. Everything for my metal needs. Alright, now we're down to the top 2, and they're both German. Well, Warlock and Halloween's German too. Jesus, are they all German? No. Crocus is from Switzerland. Right? Yeah, so it was all German, but except for Crocus. Now the top 2. The 2 of the biggest traditional metal bands from Germany, except and Scorps, the Scorpions. Well, I say except. Except is number 2. And it is hard to pick a second favorite. I was thinking Breaker, you know, and but then I went with Balls to the Wall. You know, I'm not a homophobe, so stuff like London Leather Boys and Love Child, Feeling the Power of the Lust when the guy's passing by, doesn't bother me because they're badass songs. But my favorite on here is Losers and Winners, and you know, the title track, Fight It Back, where he sounds like a pig. Love Udo's so awesome, man. These guys are legendary. They're just legends. My favorite, Restless and Wild. Fast as a Shark, title track, Princess of the Dawn, Demon's Night, my God. Neon Nights, amazing. Alright, so obviously the Scorpions are my favorite of the rankings. And honestly, I'm an Uli guy. I'm into the Uli stuff, but oddly enough, the Uli is not my favorite album. My second favorite is with Uli, and I know most of you would say, when it comes to the Uli stuff, it would be Taken by Force, and I don't blame you. It's a great album with my second favorite Scorpion song, Sail to Charon, or Sharon. And I love it, but you know what I like a little more? Virgin Killer. And this is not the greatest album cover, but way better than that little girl with the mirror. I mean, that's disgusting. I remember some guy was bragging, oh, I got the original album cover. It's like, that's not a brag about, dude. Shit's like kiddie porn. It's disgusting. So I'll take this, you know. Not the greatest album cover, but still, I'll take it. You know, if I had the option, and I did, because I have seen Virgin Killer back in the day, the original one, was an import, and I was like, I don't want that shit. I want this one. Man, Catch Your Train. Here's a thing that nobody can find it, but I have read that Catch Your Train was a song that Van Halen played in the club days. Yet I can't find no audio of it. I would love to hear Eddie do some Uli. It would be amazing. If anybody has that, please hook me up. Picture Life. Ooh, Intoxication. Amazing. Polar Nights. Hellcat. You know, at first I was kind of, man, I can't really get into Uli's voice, but I ended up loving it. But still, when it comes to Polar Nights, I'm still on the fence. Great song. But the vocals, but love it. I love this album. It's my second favorite. My favorite, maybe it has to do with timeline, because the first time I heard it was in 1979 when me and my parents went to Germany to visit my brother, and he had this in his collection. My favorite Scorpions album is Love Drive. I mean, this album, all killer, no filler, and like I said, Sails of Charon, my second favorite. My favorite Scorpion songs is on here, and it's an odd one to be my favorite because it's reggae. And it's, is anybody, what is it again? Is there anybody there? That's my favorite Scorpion song. But man, Loving You Sunday Morning, another piece of meat, Always Somewhere, gorgeous ballad. Killer instrumental, Coast to Coast, can't get enough rips. Love Drive, Holiday, the perfect, man, is this on one of my No Killer, No Filler episodes? If it's not, it should be. I'll look into it. And I also got to give a shout out to my all-time favorite. I would put this above Love Drive, but it's a live album. Tokyo Tapes is the shit, biatch. So, Greg Symanski, there you go, buddy. Thank you so much again for the donation, and I hope you enjoyed my video. It was 100% honest. Hell yeah, man. Because honesty is my game, and fakeness is not the same. Oh, man, that was bad. That was horrible. Sorry about that, Greg. Anyway, hey, if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, right on, everybody. Stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and worship Uli John Roth. And SHMACKEMAGOB. Bang, bang, pizza skulls.